everybody, and welcome on in to Sunday morning, part 7 of Alan Wake 2. We're still going strong. The game is still going strong. Every day is just a little bit better and better with Alan Wake. The story, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with it. Maybe we'll even find out today. I'm not sure. I feel like we're getting close, but I said that last stream and then we were still going, so I'm not sure. Not like I'm really wanting it to end either, because this isn't going to be one of those games when it actually finishes. I'm going to be a little sad, because it's been such a good ride. You know, like a TV show, TV series for that matter, you've been watching it forever, and then it ends, and it just kind of leaves that little emptiness in you, because you just grown so fond of it. It's going to do that. But I'm excited. I'm curious if they're going to leave it open for more Alan Wakes. An Alan Wake 3? I don't know. I kind of hope they do wrap it up with 2. Not like I wouldn't want more and more Alan Wake. I just don't know how they could keep it going, right? I mean, maybe. I guess we'll find out. But, how the hell is everybody doing today? Dark Passenger, welcome on in. Chris Setsuko, good morning to you. Fluffy the Rabbit, welcome on in. Ratmus, how you doing? Welcome, excited. Can't wait to see me play Silent Hill 2 Remake. I can't wait for Silent Hill 2 Remake to come out. I don't think they've set a date on it yet, right? Let me do a search in case that's changed in the last 24 hours. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Don't really see anything new about it. It's not coming out this year. I think we're all, pretty damn sure it's not coming out this year. Oh, that's bright. If I had to take a guess, we've said this before, or at least I've said this before, I really feel like Silent Hill 2 Remake is really waiting for the movie. They're doing a Silent Hill 2 movie roughly, well, now the same time as the game. There was, of course, the writers and the actors strike that went on for months and months. And finally, it's over. The actors strike ended like about a week ago, something like that. The writer's strike ended weeks before that. So everything is in full swing now in all the various Hollywood type things. So they can continue production, they can continue making the movie. And I think they're going to hold out on releasing the game until right around the movie. I don't know if it's going to be right before, right after, the same day. Who can tell? But, historically, it's always been really, really beneficial, as long as they're both good products, for companion media to come out at the same exact time. It just really, really boosts sales a ton. A great example of that. Let me actually look at this before I tell you guys something wrong. Let me see. When did this come out before I say anything? Right. October 27, 2003. Am I right with my thinking here? When did that come out? Yeah, okay, I was right. So, I was about to give an example and didn't want to be super wrong. It's kind of like with the Matrix series, When they were making the Matrix movies and releasing them anyway, when the second Matrix movie came out, at pretty much the same time, I want to say within a couple months ago, that's not what I looked up, Matrix 2 release date. Yeah, May 16, 2003. So within a few months of each other, the Matrix movie came out. A few months later, the Matrix video game came out, the first one, Enter the Matrix. It was actually really, really good. If you never played Enter the Matrix, it was a cool game, it was fun. I don't think it gave everybody exactly what they wanted from a Matrix video game, because everybody went in there thinking like, oh, I want to be like Neo. And you can do stuff, being the other characters, but none of them, same thing in the movie, unless you watch that shitty recent movie, could ever get to the level that Neo got, so your abilities weren't quite the same. And to be fair, that was never gonna happen. It might happen today with today's technology, but that wasn't gonna happen back then. But anyway, they came out with the game shortly after the movie. Sales for the movie, of course, did amazing in the box office. Sales for the game, really, really good. Sold a ton of copies, and it got this great synergy off of each other. But if you fast forward, you know, a few years when The Matrix, what was it? The Matrix Path of Neo came out. 2 years after the last Matrix movie, it was just horribly received. At that point, everybody was done with The Matrix, right? I mean, I'm a huge fan. I'm sure many people are a huge fan of the first 3 movies. But, you know, we'd seen all the movies. We got our fill of the story. Everything was there. The hype train for The Matrix was officially winding down at that point. And they came out with this video game 2 years after the release of the last movie. And it just didn't get good reception. People just didn't care. It didn't help that the game itself was kind of shitty. It wasn't horrible. It was okay. You actually played as Neo in that one. The storyline was decent until the very end of the game because it was essentially a big rehashing of the last movie. Right? Like they didn't, and that was the bummer with that game, is they really didn't do anything groundbreaking to fill in any missing story or anything from the franchise. Like Enter the Matrix, the first game, it told you the story of right before the second movie began, and then right after the second movie began, when they're all trying to escape the agents and get the stuff out of there, the information out of there. And so it added a ton of backstory and a ton of stuff to the game that was just really damn, or the universe, which was really damn cool. But the last game didn't do that, didn't do shit. In fact, they even changed the ending of the movie in the last game to one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen in my life, where instead of the movie, where you had this massive, really cool fight sequence between Keanu Reeves and Hugo Weaving going at it, you know, Neo and Agent Smith going at it for what seemed like 30 minutes. I don't know how long that fight scene was, but it went on for a long time. Just beating the shit out of each other. And, you know, how it all ultimately ended was just this really great final moment to the series, wrapping it all up. I don't like to admit the fourth movie even exists, because what a dumpster fire that was. But really just wrapped everything up really nice. The game, on the other hand, when it comes to the scene where Neo is in that puddle and he's like, you know, gives in, is like, oh, I guess you do have to kill me so they can kill you. Instead of that actually happening, Smith becomes a transformer. He summons buildings all around him to become this gigantic building, skyscraper-sized Agent Smith, and tries to kill him, and it's really stupid. Anyway, I digress there quite heavily, but anyway, my point is, I think the movie is coming out the same time as the game, at least within a couple months of each other, just because a lot of synergy comes out for movie game releases. But I'm super excited for it. I can't wait. Silent Hill Ascension has kind of tainted the Silent Hill universe even more. We didn't think that could happen, right? After Downpour and then Book of Memories, like, who the fuck thought Silent Hill could get any worse for its universe? And then here comes Silent Hill Ascension, like, hold my beer, and just fucking just digs it so much further into the ground. It's insane how bad that is. Consistently bad. I see clips here, like, I haven't watched any more of it because I just can't. It's so shitty. But I've seen people post clips of it on Reddit poking fun at it, And it just seems like it's just this train wreck in motion. Maybe when it's all done, it'll be like Tommy Wiseau, The Room status or something, right? Because it's kind of like there, to where it's funny unintentionally, because it's just that shitty. But I'd never want another dev to take what they've done as canon. Like, it needs to be, the canon aspect of that needs to be wiped from existence. So shitty. But, yeah, I'm just nervous because of it. I'm hoping Bloober really understands Silent Hill 2. I don't know if they do. I don't know, you know, even if they understand Silent Hill, like, they might have people there that actually get it. They're like, we understand Silent Hill. We're massive fans. We get it. We've been in the forums arguing with people. We know. Like, they're that level of a fan. But I don't know if they have the ability to do that kind of a game. They've never done anything like Silent Hill before. They've never done anything with fight mechanics. They've never done anything with true multiple endings that didn't have a decision at the last 5 seconds that was your alternate ending. You know, they haven't ever taken on a project this big before. And this is really going to shape the future of that company. Granted, if the game does trash, it's not like Bloober's going to go away. But if they can pull this off, Bloober is going to come out like a hero, right? They're going to come out so big, they're going to look so good. It's going to be just this monumental thing for them of like, hey, you know, maybe it's not quite on par with what Team Silent did, but this was damn good. I hope. I don't know. Stuff and things. The fourth movie wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, it's so bad, Ratmus. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, God. That fourth Matrix movie is so bad. It's just... You know, when the Wachowskis made the first 3 movies, they did it together as a team, right? They had this vision in mind, this whole idea. They brought both their strong suits to, you know, their big talents, screenwriting, continuity between the story, the idea of the universe, both of them coming together as this like creative powerhouse to make the first 3 Matrix films. And it worked good because together they're creative geniuses. They really are. For what they did with the Matrix franchise, like, holy shit. Fucking phenomenal. But the Matrix 4 came out, and I think it was Lana, if I'm not mistaken, wanted to do a new movie. Their mom had just died, and she wanted to do a new movie, started to watch the old Matrix, and I read this in an interview, started to watch the old Matrix films, started to really kind of get a lot of great memories from making the movies and the characters and what the characters meant to them, and, you know, really wanted to come back and make another film. And so they wrote this story. By themselves wrote this story, and then went over to their sister and was like, hey, what do you think? I'd like to do another one. Will you do this? And she was like, you know, look, if you want to do it, more power to you. I'm not going to be a part of this one, but you have my blessing. And so we only got half of the creative team of the Wachowskis on that, and it really showed. I don't know if you know, one sibling was really good at story writing and continuity, and the other was really good at the universe. But I feel like it's so painfully obvious that we only got half of the brain trust in that film, because there was just so much missing from it that just didn't make any sense. Like, where the hell was the choreographed scenes to music in the film whatsoever? First 3 movies, great fight scenes, great music choices, everything perfectly choreographed. That just went out the fucking window. Here's some random ass filler music while people fight. Okay, great. I guess. Here's some random ass story that didn't make sense. Oh, you know all that huge stuff we built up at the end of the third movie? Well, it's gone now. Everybody got screwed over, and now it's this. Here's, oh, Trinity's actually Neo. Neo was never Neo. It was always Trinity. It's like, really? It's like, this is the story you're trying to pull? You're trying to just take everything you spent 3 fucking movies writing and then just throw it out the window and rewrite the rules from the ground up? Doogie Howser, like, I love, like, I call him Doogie Howser, Neil Patrick Harris. He's a great actor. I've seen him in so much good shit. But his character in that was annoying. The whole thing of Neo looking like somebody else, but then they had to have them in pods in the real world next to each other so they could get energy from each. It's like, what are you guys doing? They had their new city, the new Zion. I think it was called like 01, which was actually an interesting nod if you ever watched the Animatrix, because the machine city was like 1-0, and in this movie it was 0-1. Anyway, interesting nod if you were in extended lore for that universe. But it looked completely empty. They're like, oh, we all live here now. It's like, who all lives here? I've seen like 3 people. I thought this was a city. There's like nothing there. They show all this technology that was like a stupid advancement in a short period of time that didn't make any sense. The whole lack of agents and the mob thing didn't make a lot of sense. You know, Keanu Reeves is a cool guy. Like, he's been in a lot of cool movies. He seems like he's honestly a really genuinely nice person for all the shit he's done for all the people on his crews over the years, for the movies he's done and been in. They did this film too late. He just, I don't think, could physically be Neo anymore. He was significantly younger, like 20 years younger when he did the first 2 films, and it showed. Just because they tried to do so many cop-outs for his martial arts style. They're like, oh, you know, he can't move the same way as he did before, and even though he can't remember he's really Neo and has no idea how to use his abilities, we're going to give him this whole new ability where he can create explosions when he wants to. And it's like, what? Like, it was just so stupid. The whole thing was just so, it was so irritatingly bad. None of it made sense. Like, at least the first 3 movies made sense. If you watch them from start to finish and follow it, the continuity between 1, 2, and 3 is there. Everything makes sense. Like, the plot holes are minimal. The plot holes in 4 are huge. They're fucking huge. It just, I gotta stop. They're just bad. It's just such a shitty movie. Birdie, welcome on in. How you doing? Faj, welcome on in. I don't know if I said hi, but I hope you're having a good day. That's why you hate Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted 3 was so shit. You know, it's just so bad. It was so bad. Like, Bill and Ted 1 and 2, such cool movies. Like, definitely like this, I don't know if they both came out in the 80s or if one was 80s, one was early 90s. But they were just really cool movies to watch. They were fun, good energy. I love those 2 movies. Bill and Ted 3 was just this flaming dumpster fire. And Bill and Ted 3 is bad for a lot of the same reasons that The Matrix 4 is bad. And not because they both star now a 20-year-older Keanu Reeves, or in Bill and Ted's case, 30-year-older. It's just shitty written. Nostalgia for nostalgic's sake. You know, the only good thing in that Bill and Ted movie was a little nod they gave to George Carlin with showing a statue of him. It was like, oh, that's cool. They remembered George, even though he passed away, since he was such a big part of those first 2 movies. But it was just painfully bad. And I own it. I own that piece of shit. They tricked me. I swear to God, during the pandemic, they had, well, the height of the pandemic anyway, they were bringing a lot of movies home, but they did it sneakily to where you had to kind of rent them, and that you could either rent them for $20 and get to be able to watch it for 2 days for $20, or you could spend $5 extra and own it. Now I'm looking at Bill and Ted, I'm like, $5 extra to own it, and then I own it. Fuck, makes so much more sense. Why not pay the extra $5? I wish I had my $5 back. I wish I had my $25 back, but I really wish I had my $5 back so I didn't see that piece of crap in my library every time I opened my Apple TV movie selection. And there it is. Disappointment just staring me in the face. What a trash movie. They wanted to rewrite it but forgot how. Yeah. 89 and 91. Really good movies, the first two. Anyway, let's play some games. I could keep talking about this, but I'd rather talk about it while we play some games. So let's kill some music. Switch on over. Why? You know, Elgato, you piece of shit. I checked this shit before I started stream. I was like, all right, I've been having to refresh my source on Elgato every stream. Let me check it before I start stream today to make sure it's good. It was good. It was fine. As soon as I hit start streaming, it's fucked up. Which maybe it isn't Elgato. Maybe it's OBS. But I feel like it's Elgato. It'll take me a second to fix it. I know how to fix it. It's just dumb. Alright, there's that. Switch it back. There we go. Now we're fixed. Alright, let's go. Just so many shit things about that latest Matrix movie. What a dumpster fire. Like, I don't know. Like, if anybody really liked that movie, I'm not gonna, like, shit all over them for liking that movie. Obviously, that'd be a dick thing to do, but, like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what people see in that movie. I really don't. Like, it was so bad. It didn't make any sense. It went against all the rules of the first movie. Alright, let's go. What's our goals right now? Optional, investigate the previously flooded area. That's a big ongoing thing. You can fix this? Fix what? My Elgato continuing to be a dumpster? I don't know. I just get sick of all this stuff. Like, it's all supposed to work. Everything's just supposed to work, and then nothing works when you want it to. I think it's so irritating. Yo, it's so funny too, like, being a person, like, I use PCs and Macs, but, being a person that does use Apple stuff, you always hear from people like, oh, like, why not just use PC only? Why even use a Mac? Like, why get involved in that ecosystem, that proprietary ecosystem and stuff? And it's like, you know why? Because the shit just fucking works. I have had so... It's not like it's been 100% error-free. Nothing is. But whenever I'm trying to do something, it just seems like it just works. It's like, oh, I want to share my laptop to my TV as a second screen. Oh, there it is. Add screen. Hey, look, it worked. Either to the TV directly, or to my streaming box, or whatever. It just works. I pull out my Windows laptop. Share to the TV. Is it gonna work? Maybe. 50-50. Will it stay connected? Maybe.
I need to piece this together
Where's
on the
the car?
baseboard.
Like, I'm a strong believer of, like, using my Windows computer for gaming, specifically. and then using the Mac for literally everything else I do. Because let's be real, you ain't gonna really game on a Mac. It's not like Macs don't have games, but if you're buying a Mac for gaming, you're doing it wrong. Is this the way to go? Where's our car? Where is our car? I feel like we should have seen it. I mean, maybe that is the car. It just doesn't... I remember it being more sedan looking. Unless it's going to make us walk back. Usually you can just get into a car and drive after you complete a scene or an area. I don't see shit. Alright, fuck. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I think it's gonna make us walk back. What a bummer. Go to the sheriff's station. That's such a long trek. They should have left the car for us here. Whatever, let's go. Is it this way? Yes, it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Skit there. Oh man, our pistol's almost out of ammo. Our shotgun is low. Let's reload. Why was that still smoking? We haven't fired a shotgun round in a long time. No way that would still be hot. Oh shit, our health too. Crap. Let's heal. Let's heal again. Alright, there we go. Could you imagine just dying immediately because we didn't realize we were low on health? I've done it before. Just checking everything. Alright. Which way is it, left or right? It's left or right. I'm gonna say left. What is this, a save house? Ah, sure, quick save. Let's throw some shit in the shoebox. Let's just throw you. Let's move you. Let's move you. We still never found the damn, flamethrower. Wait, why do we only have 2? Oh, we used it. There we go, I guess that's good. Alright. Which way? This way. Making our way back. Curious if we're gonna see any, turned out here. I feel like we might. There's a light here for a reason. Although maybe we've used it previously. Alright, how far are we? Oh, we're almost there. We'll probably be fine. We will probably be fine. Wait, shit. I get so turned around. Left or right? It's right. Alright. Wow, I'm really surprised we didn't see any of those turned. Really, really surprised, honestly. But that's okay. Can we just take any car? Can I take this cop car? No. Any of these? Are any of these ours? No. I can't even go through there. Yeah, GTA it. Grand Theft Allen. The hell was that? Oh. I can't talk to you. Is this the sheriff's station? It's the lodge, but we're close. Alright, whatever. Alright, here we go. God, this game looks so good. When you're out in the main street here, I'm just looking at the game.
Burst in here and expect others.
Okay, good. It's at the end of the street to the right. Now, we'll see if our partner is there, if Casey's there. We don't know what the hell happened to him. We know Alan blacked out.
I don't like the sound.
He woke up, we heard Casey in the distance, but we never saw what happened to him. For all we know, he's just been chilling in here, wondering where the hell we are.
Power's out.
Scratch?
Always a good sign.
Oh, fuck.
Anyone here?
I'm here in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you
A
don't...
Taken.
Like a brittle egg!
Oh, shit. Dang it. You're dead. That guy's dead too. Not by us though. Inadvertently closed a door. Let's reload our crossbow.
All clear, Estevez.
How do we know it's all clear? We went in one room. That's making a lot of assumptions. Sheriff station map. Well, we didn't have a map before? I know one of you is stealing toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you red-handed and you better believe you're gonna get thrown out. What a disgrace you are. Damn. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Stop counting my rolls.
Holding cells.
Toilet
Is that
paper
where they're
rolls.
keeping Wake? Door is locked though.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's where we killed that dude. Okay.
I don't have the key.
Where is the key? Where's Estevez? Oh, there she is.
That leg doesn't look good.
Nope.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the prompts.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
A para-utilitarian?
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
Said he's alive and then said took him down to the morgue, and it threw me for a second. I was like, wait, what? He's dead?
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Keys? Give me the keys. Alright, you got anything else to tell us?
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources. Problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Okay. Caught off guard, she says. Alright, let's use these keys. Turning pins and stop stealing them. We already have that? I mean, is that the same shotgun we already have? Actually, it looks better, doesn't it? Wonder if I can open that. Collect. Ellen Wake and cult connections. Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian, that is a mouthful, Ellen Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred text. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with the cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating a location he was last seen. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like the permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. Emergency Incident Report. The Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, WA, has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. I guess they're related. The heads of operation at the Lake House. And the facility itself is reported to be damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to active AWE in the area, requiring all available resources. Scroll down here. Hold on, too far. Investigation and containment not possible with the current personnel. Emergency dispatch, response, and rescue staff is requested. The investigation department has no knowledge of the Lake House recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Well, well, well. Alright. Take a cup, brew a fresh pot, you jerk. Well, is there anything else here? I feel like there might be. Oh, what's this? Okay. A revolution for the brain. The battle to regain your mind. UFO Myth and Reality Part 3. UFO Myth and Reality Part 2. UFO Myth and Reality Part 1. He's got the whole series. Don't forget. A equals 1, B2, C3, I9, J0, K1, L2. I'm guessing that's to the lock. Likes UFOs. Maybe it's UFO. ABC 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it repeats at K. Okay. What would that be if it's UFO? Wait, hold on. Did I count that off right? I'm trying to count this off. A is 1. Okay, J would be 0. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S would be 9. Which means T, U, V. So like 5, I guess? Okay, I already set it to 5 inadvertently. Okay. Let's see, 6. Then maybe I can just brute force the last of it. Did I goof that? Was it 4? I was pretty sure it was going to be UFO. That doesn't sound like that's panning out. UFO Myth and Reality, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I feel like the solution to that lock is definitely here. We know that it goes A through I, 1 through 9, resets, 1 through 9, resets, 1 through 9, resets. If we're trying to look at it like that. Now trying to find the 3 letters, I was pretty sure it was going to be UFO. But unless I goofed it, I don't think that's it. I don't know, maybe I did goof it. Let's see. Let's see. K, L, M. Maybe I did. Maybe it's 1. Hey, look, they light up now. That's weird. And no dice. I guess it's not UFO. What would you be? Is there other clues around here somewhere? 'Cause I feel like that's them. ABC, don't forget. It's gotta be for the code. Quincy, Bateson, Westmore, maybe the first 3 on there. J. So let's try 7. Seven, 2. I guess not. Maybe in the opposite order? That was part 3. I did 7, 2, and then whatever W would end up being, but none of them worked. Unless it's 2 something 2 7. Damn. Drac, welcome on in. Hey, no worries. You take it easy. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. So irritated I can't figure out what that is. Looks like a book. Quincy, Bateson. Yeah, see, I did that, and that didn't work. Should be 7, right? K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Yeah, 7. So I tried that 7, 2 something. That didn't work. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could be here forever and maybe not figure it out. Revolution for the Brain, UFOs, Myth and Reality. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I tried the names of the authors, these 3 in order. Unless it's PRE. Try that. What is it? PR? 6. Okay, so 6. Let's see here. 8, 6, 8, something. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted that gun pretty bad. But, I have no idea what it's talking about in terms of the code. So irritating. Crazy old gamer coming on in with +1 to the streak, using your points towards something rather than literally nothing. Added the point. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Is anybody seeing it here? I mean, granted, I don't want you to just spell it out. A code. But I'm curious if anybody here is seeing what it might be. Obviously, we get what this means. A1, B2, C3, so on and so forth. Resets after 9 into 0. So on and so forth. But what would it be? I mean, we tried B, Q, B, W for 1, 2, 3. I think that has to do something with it for part 1 of the code, part 2 of the code, and part 3 of the code. I really thought that would have been it, honestly. Seven, 2, something. What would that make the something if I was just gonna leave it there? Sir W. Story will come on in. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna try it again right now, but I did try it just a couple minutes ago. I think it's 8. Oops. Then if that is the solution, then I'm goofing it up. So B is 2. Q should be K L should be a 7. Seven, 2. Seven, 2, 3. We did that before. Trying each one and it didn't work.
I'm sure Sheriff Brake wouldn't
I
mind
call
borrowing this.
shenanigans. Whatever. We're here now. Look at that shoddy. Semi-automatic shotgun. Good stability and capable of high sustained damage. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this and we're gonna put that away. That was irritating. I know we did that. Maybe we just didn't leave it on the number long enough. Game really doesn't want you to try to brute force things.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read
At
you.
least I knew what I was
Have
doing.
you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going
Can't
again.
see
Yeah.
anything.
On it.
So dark. Alright, well, we cut the lock on that.
Another cult stash?
More numbers, more puzzles. Okay, this one looks kind of easy. 1, so we know it's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was super easy. Beware the cult of the tree. I may not be the best at all the puzzles, but I swear after playing The Witness years ago, I got significantly better at figuring out puzzles. That game is ridiculous. It's a really good game, but holy crap, some of the puzzles in that game, they make you just sit there and really fucking think, like, what are they even talking about? Game made me angry. Here, let's put the other shotgun in here. I want to kind of move some stuff around. Let's move you there. Care about the flares. Yeah, that looks good. I think that's good. Is there a coffee mug here? Yeah, if anybody loves puzzles, I highly recommend The Witness. It's a cool game. A lot of great puzzles. Is a lot of, you know, ranging from like, oh, that's super easy to like, what are you talking about? And then you finally see it and you're like, oh, damn it. Oh, fuck.
Stay the fuck down!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
It's Max Payne.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could
Yeah.
use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson.
Yeah,
It's
jeez.
it's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on
Did
your
we
end?
just get a profile? Yeah, we did. We'll do that. Well, maybe we should do that now.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Here, we also have we have a lot of people here. We also have the case board. We should probably fill that out real quick.
Get the
So we don't
clicker
get
to
too far
Wake
behind.
and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Okay. There we go. Wake status. Put all our clues here. We got a lot of stuff that I guess we should have put up here a while ago, huh?
The cell door won't open without power.
Alright, anything else? Shit, yeah, fuck.
I already took care of all this.
Yeah, we did.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this.
Wrote her daughter into
There's
the
still time
story.
to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
See, we already did that. That's how I know we're a little behind on this. There, okay. Fact fiction. Tor is our family. Alright, good. All these for later.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry.
Alright, what about these? Nothing? Just still for later? Okay. Where does this go? FBI file linking the cult to Wake.
Doesn't look right.
We'll make it fit, just put it somewhere. There we go. Alright, 2 more. Is that the wrong one? It was the wrong one. Oh, yikes.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
Because Wake wrote a story, only Wake can get it.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
Wait, what was that? Area around the overlap is always flooded. Okay. Alright, and lastly, I guess this. Brighton Falls. Alright, there, that was a ton of stuff.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker, and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now.
Man, I could see a huge twist at the end of that if, I don't know, I don't want to say anything because then someone's going to come in and say something, but I have ideas where that's going to go. What happened back at the hotel?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yes, the
Give him
power.
hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Hey, he got us a fuse.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
He's just hunkering down. Alright, we gotta find the fuse. Hey, stuff. Alright, what's in here? Nothing more, just hallway. Alright. Well, the fuse has got to be down here somewhere, I would imagine, right? We did kind of run through here pretty quick, hearing that gunfire, so maybe we just walked past it. Oh, here's the save room. Well, we gotta throw shit in that shoebox. Let's move. Nope. Move. Move. There we go. I should probably do a quick save. Alright, where the hell is this fuse? Are you here? It's like the evidence room, I think, huh? Maybe the fuse box isn't down here, but I'd be really shocked if it's not. And maybe we passed it? It's a mirror. I don't know, maybe it's not down here at all. Oh shit, it was in that same room. Okay, here we go. Casey could have put that
Anderson,
back in.
good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Hostiles on the loose? Oh shit.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Okay, we need to quick slot that.
More coming down.
Oh shit. What the hell was that? It's coming around. You can see it kind of floating here. It can't come into the light. You think I can? Ah, shit. Damn, how many times do you try Jesus.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
I'll wait here.
That was kind of crazy. That was... What a bullet sponge. So we can recover some of our arrows. Oh, look at that. Pillar damage. Let's do a quick save after all that, and a manual save. Hell, that was a lot. "17 hours in. Still going strong, 17 hours in. Man.
Anderson, over here.
Over where? Here?
Behind the counter.
Oh, thank you. What's up?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
I had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard
Great.
down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted
Ooh.
us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are
Nice.
not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility
The
at
Wake
Cauldron Lake
House.
set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
I wonder if that's true. I don't know if we read this. Let's see.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
I understand that there's a need to keep the arrested folk under lock and key, but who the heck is the paranoid madman who decided we needed every other door in our facility to be geared with the latest high-tech top security nonsense? This stuff is not safe. One power outage and those locks aren't budging. I've warned you about this a half dozen times. Now don't blame me when you're locked in with no way out. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us. The Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the communities, and statistics show that officers who are well integrated with communities, they see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in policing, and overall have better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone is getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C last, eh? A friendly reminder that everyone is out sick these days needs to provide written doctor's note or you'll be assigned a night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering for the assignment for Officer's Lightfoot Magic Routine. Alright. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarters or unofficial business, and a reminder to wash your coffee mugs. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station has gone heated, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing of beard to make efficient use of beard oil. This is the third time this week I come in for the late shift and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. My God, these people. My God. Alright, what are we doing now? Visit Wake in his cell. Finally. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Do we have the, That might have been downstairs. Do we still have the puddle? Because I'm tempted to go back into Wake's thing at this point.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult.
Yup.
You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge.
Alright, new page.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
I want to re-listen to this one. Hold on, because this sounds like... If Wake obviously wrote this, unless this is what Scratch wrote. That's got to be what... I don't know. Because remember earlier in the game, he was rewriting what Scratch wrote. So I don't know if these are Wake's adjustments or if these are Scratch's adjustments. Because Wake is the para-utilitarian. This is interesting. This is a interesting development. Apparently we can't talk to them. Oh, what's this?
Need the key.
The sheriff station keys don't open this. Great. It's Wake.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
This isn't gonna go well. I don't know.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
I don't think this is good.
Don't fucking give it to him! Get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
I knew it. I knew it from earlier. He is both Wake and Scratch, one and the same.
pretending to be Wake.
Fuck.
The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in.
Oh, it's Scratch?
Scratch is here.
Oh, if that's
How do I
Scratch, then
stop him?
I wasn't
Bad
right.
news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here.
You
But
do
you
it.
need to prime the 3 power cores.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first.
I thought I did prime them. Fuck. We're gonna die. I don't understand. Oh, we're not doing it long enough. That's what it is. I was trying to equip the damn flare. It's like maybe if I throw a flare in front of one of them, I'll have a opportunity to get it. Cause damn, this dude is on us. This is gonna be a crazy boss fight.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked.
Not sure if he was
Estevez, come in.
pretending.
Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FPC generator cubes.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. You gotta distract him.
Got one.
Okay, he can
more to
take
go.
damage. I feel like we're fighting T-1000, man.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Oh shit.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glow...
It's not enough.
He's too fast.
We primed 2, we're out of ammo. We're screwed. I mean, we have bolts, but... I don't think I can do this. I should probably just let him kill us. Yeah, it's fine. We'll try that again. I wasted too much ammo on the first cycle for him. That was a huge mistake. So we're going to save some ammo this time around. And we should be able to get our 3.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped. The light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here.
Got one.
Two more to go.
Oh, come on. Where is he?
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
What the fuck do we do now?
End of chapter. Yeah, that chapter wasn't that long. Alright, let's go next chapter. Let's go, let's get it. Talk to Casey, talk to Estevez.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay.
Ooh. Special files.
Thanks. Go team.
Prison cell with files.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia.
Welcome.
Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
We got this profile. I gotta say, like, you know, of course, preface it this, nobody tell me if you know the answer, because you've seen the game's been out a while. Still the first playthrough, so no spoilers. I'm convinced they're the same person. I kind of said that earlier. The little bit that we've played of Wake and the little bit that's we've seen of him at the situation in the police station, it seemed like Wake. It seemed like it was literally him, but he could sense Scratch coming. What he didn't know is Scratch was coming through him. Literally.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Yep, pretty much. Alright, so let's do a save. You know, we haven't seen a...
This is the kind of case
We haven't seen a puddle in a little bit. It's making me a little nervous. Because we still had more Wake to do. I wonder if we've gone past that. Transcript interviewed with the subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls. Interviewer, Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There is a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists. On the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art. Any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it. All of it. You have to believe me. We are all aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make note to redact this before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranormal object. You are not expletive listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Scroll down, there we go. Expletive you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Well, I'm not going to read that full statement there just because I don't necessarily, want spoilers. And maybe there aren't, so I'm just going to clear that out as a just in case. It may not have been any spoilers, but I just don't want to stumble across anything.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Okay.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Alright, let's go into our thing here. Case board. Cases. We got 3.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
Scratch or Wake. Other one, I guess. Where is Wake?
I need to know what information I can
We
still
got
trust.
more profiling. No? FBI case on the clicker? Or that's AFBC. Used for later. Just can't get to it yet. Okay, next. We'll go here. It says I have stuff, but I can't use them. It doesn't really help me. Alright. We got FBI on the clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
Magnus, welcome on in.
At least that makes sense.
Profiling. We're gonna do Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded
go to work?
drive to get the clicker.
Take a sick day if you have them. It's almost the end of the year anyway. Most places just trash remaining sick days.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to exit out.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Okay, that was a lot of information. I think we got everything from in here too, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Alright, what's next? Ask Estevez about the clicker. Are those two still in here? One of them died from Wake, and the other one, I don't know. Maybe they're both dead. Alright, clicker.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Alright. Come up with a new plan. Is that a Mind Palace plan thing? Apparently it is.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Maybe. Alright, is that all for the cases? Let's go back to profiling. Tor again.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Interesting. Okay. Did we unlock a case board? Yeah, we did.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
All right.
I've got it now.
Got it.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything.
Yep, let's do it.
For good.
Let's share our genius plan.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
I knew it was going to say that based on that. This is the beginning of the end of the game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Not yet. Not yet. Wait, what?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Manual save. Holy shit, it's getting there. You know what bums me out a little bit right now, though, in all honesty? There is no puddle. Right? Like, we had done Alan Wake a bunch, and then one of the Alan Wake things threw us here, but it would allow us to go back.
Anybody seen what All That Commotion was about?
Who knows? If it's
Unless
not one thing,
that
it's the
really
other.
wasn't...
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Unless that really wasn't going to go anywhere, and that was the end of Wake. I mean, that could have very well been the end, and I didn't realize it. Of his stuff. I just... Where am I?
I need to find my way back.
Oh, yeah, I went the wrong fucking way. I wanted to see something here. Where are we right now? This way. I don't know if it'll still be there, but I'm gonna go into the lodge here and see if the puddle is still there.
It's empty.
It's empty. All right. Let's see. If the puddle is still here, I'm gonna go back to Wake. But I kind of think we won't have it. It was in here. It was in the private room. I'm gonna quick save right the fuck here. Or manual save, I should say. Here it is, though. Alright, so this is where we were with Wake. When we went to that box, it shot us out to... To get to Parliament Tower, gain access, progress Saga's story. Oh, okay. Okay. So we've effectively finished everything on the Wake side. I didn't think we did. That makes sense why it then threw us out to Saga once we put our items into the box. Because it's like, hey, you're done here. There's nothing left for you to do. The game has to be finished, I guess, from Saga's point of view. Which is fine. Now that I know that, I didn't know that before. But, damn, huh? Alright, I have a question. Serious question. I'm gonna load back our other save, by the way. 1 minute ago, this one. So, for anybody that has played the game, in terms of time, only time, when you got to this point where it told you, do you want to proceed to the end of the game or do you want to stop? How much time was left in that? How long of the game was remaining? Was it 30 minutes, an hour, 20 hours?
Oh, hello there.
I doubt that, but just throwing out some numbers. Very interested what it's actually looking like for the last remainder. You taking selfies? Deer Feast. It's Deer Fest, but maybe. That's the station. I wanted to see if this door that said open let us in. No, that would have been cool. It says it's open. I doubted it. So, I'm guessing nobody then knows how much is left of the game. Oh, man. Do another... Just keep manually saving. It's going to say if it clocks us. You saved 20 times in the last X amount of time of the game. Alright, are we able to reload anything? No, we can't do anything. We're really low on ammo. Where's that guy? Can we talk to him? Ooh.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But
This
I need you
seems
to tell
big.
me
This is gonna be
everything about
important.
the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult?
I wondered that shit.
Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Ah, so they're like, the Bookhouse Boys. You're familiar with Twin Peaks.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Unfortunately. Well, we got a bunch of stuff here, plus profiling, so let's get this on the board. Alright, fact versus fiction. Still can't use these for whatever reason. I don't even know why they're there. Okay, he's never heard of Scratch. Wait, no?
Keep trying.
I'm surprised that that just doesn't go there. Scratch a thing on here, cult symbols. mythology. Who's involved? Vladimir? No. Okay. Never heard of Scratch. I'm a little surprised this isn't going any on what I think are the obvious spots. Okay. What's this one? The Cult of the Tree targeted people already corrupted. Is there something specifically for the Cult of the Tree? I think that would have gone up there, I would have thought anyway. Okay, ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them.
Think, Saga.
There we go. Alright, so that's all of that. Alright, now we got the story. Still the same. We got 2 more, but we can't do shit with them. Alright, let's go to profiling. Here we go.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Alright, I think we got more stuff now, so we'll go back to the case board. Never ends, right? You do one thing, you get another thing. There we go. Alright, so that's probably all we're gonna get from the case board. You can now see ones go complete when they're no longer yellow. We missed something there. Something there, there. 2 things there. 1 there. There's just so much. Like, if someone was gonna 100% this game, there is just so much. I mean, look at all the files. I don't even know if these are all the main files either. I feel like there's probably one that would go back there that we didn't find. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, well...
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Alright, we've now gotten on the same page with the Cult of the Tree. We've gotten on the same page with the FBC. Are they gonna say anything? No, I'm ready to go. Nope. Okay.
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case.
No, definitely not.
Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
One for the books. Alright. Quick save, manual save. I'm gonna save over that because we just did a bunch. A little stuff. And 17 hours and 45 minutes exactly. Let me see something here. See if I can find anything about that without spoilers. I just want to know, if anybody knows, feel free to tell me. When we start the I'm ready, let's go into the game, how long roughly is that? I mean, everybody's going to have a slightly differing play experience, so don't expect it to be 100% accurate. But if you've done that, how long did that take you to actually finish the game? I don't think I'm going to find anything here. Maybe nobody knows. Maybe it's hard to say. Maybe it's very different. We've done all of Alan Wake, apparently, and this is the only thing left. You know, I got to imagine, I don't want to, I stopped myself from looking it up, because as soon as I type something in, I'm going to see shit I don't want to see. I know that's a thing. And I will ruin what has been an absolutely incredible playthrough. I got to imagine it's at least an hour, if not 2. Couple hours. Couple hours. Okay, couple hours. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We've saved. We've gotten everything we can get. Although, you know, it's funny enough, we never found the fucking flamethrower. We found a whole bunch of ammo for it. I think if I can find my shoebox here. I don't remember where that crap is. Thought it was in this room. Well, wherever our shoebox is, we got a bunch of propane tanks. We never found the flamethrower, which is kind of a bummer. Probably would have came in handy, I'd imagine. If I do look anything up, it might be the location of the flamethrower, because with how this game is, you can usually backtrack significantly in this game. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if I can go back to all the other locations right now, if I wanted to. It's probably a thing. You can save me the... Okay, where was the flamethrower? Where did I miss the flamethrower? Oh, I've missed so much. You know, I've tried to be thorough too. We've spent... I mean, I've been playing this game almost 18 hours to this point. And I've tried to really get all the files and everything I can find, trying to search. And I've missed so much. I mean, the amount of just case files, all the yellow are uncompleted. And that's just for one case file. If I go here. Okay, well, this one was completed. I'm shocked about that. That one was actually completed, I guess. That one has yellow. Stuff I missed there. Mostly complete. That one was complete. Wow, I actually did better on some of these than I thought. That one has a bunch missed. That one was complete. I think we looked at that one already. Call to the tree. Ton missed. Fact fiction. Have we looked at that? Ton missed. Previous murders. Got it all. The story. Ton missed. Cult missed. Yeah. Nursery rhymes missed. Yeah, like there's so much here. Like, you know, look at all that. Look at that. It's just one. Like 6 things. 6 lunch boxes we didn't even find. Oh, they're meant to be thrown and shot. You know, it's just like the damn flares. I didn't realize until yesterday, over 16 hours into the game, and I didn't realize that if you have flares on you, you can shove them down the throat of a Taken as kind of like, essentially it's the same thing as a knife in Resident Evil, in the new Resident Evils, or, you know, a flashbang or a grenade where you can just like shove it down their throat as a get off me kind of a move. I didn't know that. What a waste of those. I'd been storing those in the box and never using one. We've talked about that. You know, I wouldn't say it's definitely not a one-to-one for In the Mouth of Madness. This game is a lot of different things sampled through many different genres. It's part In the Mouth of Madness. It's sprinkles of Twin Peaks. It's, you know, it's got Lynchian vibes all over it. There's a lot going on here in this game. It's hard to say it's In the Mouth of Madness exactly, because that's like saying Sutter Kane is Alan Wake, which isn't necessarily completely inaccurate, but it'd be like if Sutter Kane was Scratch, but also there was a good Sutter Kane, and they were fighting each other to try to get, you know, not in the world. So, kinda here and there. Kinda here and there. I mean, you could say maybe Alex Casey was Neil's character in that, but then again, two completely different roles. But it has a lot of similarities, and when we first started playing this game, like a day into it, I was just like, this really feels like almost like the closest thing we would get to In the Mouth of Madness, the game. And it's great. I've loved it. I've loved this game so much. It's been so much fun. I'm sad that we're at the point to where when we do this, it's going to progress towards the end of the game, because then it's going to be over. It doesn't mean that I can't go back and try to find more items or 100% something in this game. I wouldn't do that for a stream if I'm going to be honest, but there's been a ton of good here. There will be DLC in the future, which is going to be great and something to look forward to. But I'm super excited for the end of this. I did not play Control, and now I'm bummed about this, knowing how much Control is like in the end of this game. I'm gonna have to play Control at some point and figure out what the hell was that and get all the references and all of that. I've heard really good things about Control, so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna do a Control first playthrough at some point. I've never played it. Twin Peaks Mouth of Madness engine, like a lot. I also get a lot of True Detective. Maybe a little bit. I like True Detective. True Detective is such a slow burn. Seasons 1 and 3 of True Detective were great. Season 2 is... Man, the ending of Season 2 is one of the most unsatisfying endings of any show ever. It was just really like, wow. No good here, huh? No... Nothing. Just fuck everybody, huh? Wow. Alright. So that was a thing. But, yeah. This game is great. But... as much as I hate to say this, because there's just no way. If there's a couple hours left of the game... Season 1 was a stunner. Season 3 was good, though, too. Season 1 was better than 3, but 3 was definitely good, and way better than 2. I know they're doing another True Detective. I hope it's going to be better. Like the best one yet, but we'll see. No one go anywhere. Hang with me for just a moment. You know, I know we're right near the end of the game, but if there's a couple hours left of this game, I don't want to rush it. With what time it is for our stream, I know our Sunday streams are usually end around this time. I know we had a little bit of a late start today. Now I'm kind of glad we had a little bit of a late start, because then we'd be right in the middle of that last chapter, that last part, when I need... you know, usually end, and that would have been shit. I would have been really upset about that, to be honest. But we're going to do an Alan Wake end of the game stream Saturday morning. See, I know you're like, Saturday morning? Yeah, I don't stream except on the weekends. The weekends are my stream days. Occasionally I'll throw in an extra day here and there during like October, December. But usually I'm a Saturday, Sunday streamer. Having said that, I will be back Saturday. We're going to finish the game. It's going to be really amazing. I can't wait to do it. We're going to take our time with it. and we're going to finish it out in an end of stream Alan Wake spectacular. It's going to be great. If you want to get the go live notification for those streams, follow me on Twitter or Discord. I post go lives in both. If you do Discord, you get to hang out with everybody between streams and see extra stuff that gets posted there that isn't included on Twitter or anywhere else for that matter. So check it out. Highly recommend it. Thank you all so much for hanging out today during our Alan Wake Part 7. It's all going to end with Part 8. Evil will die Saturday night. It looks like we're going to do it. And I'm excited. I don't know how I'm going to get through this week not playing, not knowing how it ends. But I want to say I do appreciate everybody a lot. I appreciate everybody's restraint in this game. I will tell you wholeheartedly, any streamer on Twitch, anybody who plays anything on Twitch, story game, when it's been out this long and you can play to such an amazing audience that is not being dicks and spoiling shit, you guys are fucking awesome. So big thank you for that. Letting us all enjoy this together, whether you've seen it, haven't seen it, letting us all just get a genuine first playthrough experience. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Really, really appreciate that. But let's do a raid. Let's go see who's online right now. I think I already see who I'm gonna raid. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Wolf. We're gonna go raid our pal Wolf DNC. You're not following Wolf DNC right now, you gotta change that. You gotta follow him when you get over there. Super chill dude. Absolutely deserves one of your follows. He's always doing some cool shit over there. Does a lot of RE3 mods. So if you like Resident Evil mods, he's got quite the catalog that he goes through. So a lot of interesting stuff. So check him out for sure. Highly recommend it. But yeah, thank you all again so much. Saturday we're doing it. We're finishing Alan Wake. And then I got a crap ton of stuff lined up going into December. So I think we're going to have a really, really good December. Start out with a bang with the end of Alan Wake. And then it's just going to be game after game is going to be good. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there all week. And I'll see you all Saturday morning. Later, everyone.